Hi everybody, this is Janice, and today I want to share with you how to make the first card in the workshop on the go Cloud9 card making kit, which is a promotion for National Scrapbook Month, January. You can only get this in January, and January is nearly halfway over, and I can't believe that. That just blows my mind. But for every $35 that you spend, which I might say is not hard to do, ask me how I know that, you can get this card kit for $15. And at that point, you would also qualify to get the stamp of the month, which is only $5. And it's normally a $17.95 set. So I love that they do these great promotions for us. Okay, so you get everything you need. I did a video on this already showing everything that you get. I'm going to move this out of the frame because it's cluttering my area. You get everything you need. You don't get the inks, of course, so you need to, if you don't have inks at all, because you're just getting into stamping or something, it does tell you what inks to buy, and their inks are wonderful. Okay, so everything coordinates in the entire catalog, all the colors, everything. But I have way too many inks, so I didn't get any inks this time. Okay, so here we go. So basically, like I said, you take your paper and you cut it down, and I did all of that already, and it tells you exactly how to cut it. Let me zoom in here a little bit so you can see. Now, what I recommend is that when you do these cutting pieces, you do it on this side, and I'll tell you why. Let's pretend that this is a Laughing Lola pattern, okay? Beautiful, huh? Now, right here, let's say that this was that. You want to cut on this side because this is the side that has this strip right here, and you want to start cutting. Okay, so like what I did was, it says 3/4 by 5 1/4. So I went and put this in my paper trimmer, and I went to 3/4 of an inch slice, then turned it and cut at 5 1/4, and then 5 1/4 again, because you need 2 pieces. You see there how there's 2 pieces, and then you have this little leftover piece. And then what I did was, with a pencil, I marked it 5A, 5A, and then I did all the rest all the way down, and you have leftovers, okay? But you definitely want to mark your pieces, just because when you get to the instructions, there is a sketch, and it shows you that you need your card, which it comes with all the cards and all of the envelopes for you to do 10 cards. And so it tells you that you're going to put 1A here, and this is your fold is on the top, and 1B is right next to it, but up right next to it. Do you see that? And so there it is. That's 1A, and that's 1B, and what it looks like. And then the rest you do in relation to that. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to do that right here for you. I've got all the pieces inside of my envelope. So there's the one that's already done. And then here's the card. It came like this, and it already has the score line, so you don't even have to do that. It's literally, when they say workshop on the go, like, you can just be on the go. I may get one, like if you're gonna go on a trip or something. I'm starting to think now, like when we go on our cruise, I was like, man, I'm gonna be YouTube-less. I'm gonna be really just kind of on my own out there in the middle of the ocean. I need to bring some stuff to do that I can work on, because I really need to do this every day for, I don't know, it's just relaxing to me to paper craft. So I'm starting to think I need to start looking for or make myself a workshop on the go, or order something like that to go, like a mini album or something. Okay, so you can see that in the diagram, the B is kind of closer. See how this blank space is bigger than this one over here? So you kind of just, put this 1B, see how I put it in pencil? You want to put it a little bit closer over here. And you can use your mat, you know, to help you line things up. And just do it so that it's appealing to your own eye. You know, you don't have to do it exactly. Or maybe you do, you know, I don't know. I don't know how you operate. And so then you put that right next to it. Okay? This is awesome. You could do it while you watch TV. Like last night I was just watching YouTube. Well, I could have been watching YouTube, but I watched Netflix and just did my cards as I watched. And it was so fun. I like to make my own original designs, but sometimes it's nice when you just, you know, just do it without thinking. Okay, and then we've got this awesome washi tape. I love this color, you know. I love the golds because it's something you can use all the time. So the way I did it was I just lined it up here. And I might have done the washi tape first. Let's see. I'm starting to think this doesn't look like it's going to fit. So we're going to have to pick those up again. All right. Yeah, I did do this last night. Okay. So now I'm lining up these circles. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so I'm lining up these circles with the circles on the washi tape so that it looks like a continuous pattern. Uh-oh. You gotta make sure you rip it way out here. But that's okay. And you know what I'm going to do? Yep. You guessed it. I'm just going to go ahead and go one more strip. Just go with it, you know. You get plenty of tape. And then if it's not, you know, right, you just pull it up and get it right the next time. And of course you can line it up perfectly because you don't have a camera sitting in front of you. I didn't have to do this the first time. Because I could get my head right in there, you know what I mean? I do want to get it right because I will be giving this card to someone. Okay, so see that? So then I'm going to gently rip this up because I didn't think or remember that I put the tape, the washi tape on there first. It does say that on the instructions. I guess another tip would be when you're doing this, just in case this happens, just don't press it down super hard. Just do it lightly in case you have to move it around. Okay, and then at this point what you would do is get your scissors and just trim off. Now if this was a card base, I would just fold it over. Sometimes, well, most times when I make cards, I make a card base and then I create on the card base and then I adhere that to the actual card. You know what I mean? Like I make a panel and I work on the panel. And I gotta make sure this is stuck down well. Okay, so far so good. Looking awesome. And then we want to do our stamping. This is, you can cut this with your Cricut, but if you don't have a Cricut and you want to do this anyway, or if you're going on a cruise or on a trip, you know, and you're not going to have that, then you could do all the cutting ahead of time. Make yourself a kit, make yourself a workshop, and then take it with you. Don't forget your ink though. So that's the thanks, and that lines up perfectly. You want to use this little foam guy to figure out, you know, like line it up. There we go. So that lines up right there. So then you get your ink. In my case, I'm just using this Ancient Page Mandarin ink. It was the one that matched the closest of the ones I actually own. You want to make sure you get, this is a big stamp, so make sure you get good ink coverage. And then again, I've got to line this up. It's upside down now. I just know that it's not lined up. I can see it from here, but I don't have my head over it, you guys. So you know what I mean. See, it's not lined up perfectly. But when you have your head directly over it, you can see it better. But you know, that's not that bad. Then, okay, so we've got that stamped. Then the next step would be, this comes with it too. Isn't this great? I love this shimmer trim, and it is adhesive. I didn't realize that it was going to be adhesive. So you take it, I just kind of lined it up here, did the best I could, and then trim it afterwards. Like, I know I cut extra, but I wanted to do that just to make sure. And then it has a backing. And this, another thing I appreciate about this, I've bought ribbon like this before, and the glitter rubs off. I hate that. I love glitter, but I don't like it when it's rubbing off of something like ribbon. So there's that. And then you get these awesome little studs that are triangles, and they come in silver and pewter and this like antique gold. And you need a large one at the top pointing downward, and then two towards the bottom pointing upward. And then you take your piece and you would adhere it here. Now, it doesn't say to do this, but I'm almost positive from the picture that this is popped up. So I used my fun foam to do that, because then it's not so popped up that it would have a hard time going through the mail. And I just make those with a sheet of adhesive fun foam, which is this here. And then I cut it at 1 1/4, and then I run it through my little Xyron on the other side, the side that's not adhesive, which is this side here. And then I have a strip of foam adhesive, which I don't know why I don't have it in front of me. So I would pop that up, okay, just like I did here. If you can see that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and stay tuned. I'll do the other card next.